Happy birthday, Peyton and Maddie! Here we go!
Every singer needs a song. Every bell cries out to be around. Every dog wanna wag its tail. Life ain't nothing but a pilgrim trail. Every message needs a dove. Everything grows with a drop of love. We're all hanging on tooth and nail. It's a rocky road, this pilgrim trail. Pilgrim trail, pilgrim trail. Sometimes heaven, sometimes hell. Pilgrim trail, pilgrim trail. Let's meet up down the pilgrim trail. Longs for a sail, like every campfire needs a tale. We're on this freight train going down the rail, together on this pilgrim trail. Pilgrim trail, pilgrim trail. Sometimes heaven, sometimes hell. Pilgrim trail, pilgrim trail. Where everything is up for sale. Pilgrim trail, pilgrim trail. Let's meet up down the pilgrim trail. No return, baby, on the summer night. A shot of love and a spark of love to breathe. The stars align and the month times night burn like a dried out leaf. Are we leaving on the next train, baby? I do believe. Come on, let's ride this train. Come on. Now I ain't missed a 9 to 5, I don't hear it in my song. I'm gonna pull my weight, don't get me wrong. Brand new start and a whole new part, they are big old shoes to fill. I'll be there on that platform, babe, you know I will. Come on, let's ride this train. Come on, let's ride this train. Now nothing is this run for life, you'll never find its match. So you live to be a million years. All hearts are lost by default in the time of a single beat.
everyone. Let's ride this train. I'm Tom Kovichak, and this is Tom's Trains and Things, like it says right there. All right, let's get going with this. A lot of birthdays this month I see in the chat. But the special birthday is my granddaughters, Peyton and Maddie. They're 15 today. How time flies. I remember when they were born. Man, that was a long time ago. All right, so I see there's a bunch of people that got birthdays in here. Let me see. I didn't put it in the queue, but you know who they are. They're all in the chat. So let me talk about saying hello. Joshua Riddlesdale, Schuylkill River Valley, how you doing? Cobra TV, The Train Freak, Humanity, Vinny, BSNF, who else we got? Wicked Destiny, Sparky's in the house, Jim McCain, who else? PDRR Engineer Art, New Ferris Railroad, John Ranson. All right, Debbie's in here for a few minutes. She's still not feeling very well, so she's just going to stop in and say hello and then go on out and relax. Scott Eric Catalano, how you doing? I see he wants a rant already. I might have one later on. Whatever Works Railroad, Miles Junction Railroad. All right, who else we got here? Craig Rexon made it in here again. All right. What is that, 3 weeks in a row? All right, Dave, BNSF and Scale, John 2618, William Smith, how you doing? Did I miss anybody? Let me go up further. James Sullivan, did I say you already? Chasco, NS5107, a.k.a. Chasco. Okay, who else is in here? I seen Crazy Joe in here. I don't know if she's still in here. Bernard C. is in here. Okay. I think I got everybody. If I didn't get anybody, if I didn't get you, say hello. And, and I see, where did I see that here? HOA rant. What is this, huh? Oh my goodness. HOA rant. Nothing new on the HOA yet. So we're still in deep water there, I think, with all this rain anyway. It's been raining since 5 o'clock, and I got some cables coming. I ordered some the other day, but I ordered the wrong one, HDMI cable, and I ordered the mini, and I actually need the micro. So since about 5:30, the Amazon truck has been sitting across the street, and it hasn't moved. I still, I go and check, track your package, and it's still in the same place. It says your driver still has a few places to stop. So he must have got hit by lightning or something. So I don't know. I was hoping to get my other camera hooked up tonight, but looks like I won't get it hooked up. But anyway, we got 2 new members. We got Larry Ludlow. So let's welcome Larry Ludlow. And we got Russell Flack. Okay, I see we got Sparky up here. Tom for HOA president. I don't think so. They told me that they wanted me to join on the HOA long time ago, and I says, I don't want any of that headache. I missed Tayadagathon Valley Railroad. How you doing, Nate? I know I seen you in here, but I didn't see you up on the chat there, so hello. Okay, but I don't want that kind of headache with the HOA. I said, some of these contractors around here, I'd probably be punching them in the face because of the shit that they do around here. But anyway, thank you all for joining the membership. And It's still open. Where is it at? Right here. Membership available now. It's still available. Okay. Okay, I seen something here. Maybe the Amazon driver left his truck like the other guy did. I didn't hear about that. What's that? What's that all about? All right. There you go. Nate. I'm doing good, Nate. Debbie's not doing too good. So she just stepped in and stepped out for a few minutes. Okay, so, hey, Chris Rude is in here. I want to thank Chris Rude for his input when I put up the video a couple of days ago. And I haven't seen you around for a long time. The Carver, how you doing? Yes, I do like bluegrass. Let me see. I put that one up in the thing. There you go. Yes, I do like bluegrass. Okay. And the Train Freak says, did you get the JMRI issue figured out? Not yet. Still working on it. At least, well, I'll be talking about, I won't give it out right now, but I'll be talking about that in a few minutes. That's one of the topics for tonight. So we'll be doing something on that a little bit later. And Scott, I know he don't like JMRI. I can take it or leave it. I like physical panels and physical buttons. This way, if the computer goes sour, I don't lose my ability to control stuff. I agree with you. That's why I'm working on a project where I can control it with my physical stuff right here, which I'll show you a little bit of it right there. That's the project I'm working on right now. But that's the physical stuff, but I'm connecting it to JMRI and I'm having trouble getting feedback back. And we'll talk about that in a minute. But I want to thank everybody that has given me help. And I got a list of people here. The first one is Thomas Brabender. And he helped me out with the code. He asked me to send him a copy of the code, and I put it up in the link of the thing. And he rewrote the code for me really, really nice and put some extra stuff in there. I mean, I had like 50 lines of sloppy code, and he come back with 200 some lines of code that he must have been coding for 30 or 40 years because it looked really good. And it works the same way mine does. I mean, what he added to it didn't help out, but we're still working on that. Steve Lomax from DCC++ and Arduino Model Railroader group on Facebook. He helped out with a few comments on feedback and inputs and outputs on the CMRI. And Ronald Hofsnetter from Netherlands, he gave me some other gave me some other pointers that I have to try out yet. I just saw that this morning. Haven't had a chance to do anything with it yet. Jim and Nancy Barg from Arduino 4 Model Railroaders. He gave me a few suggestions on that. And the big one, Bob Jacobson from JMRI Users Group. He finally got into the chat on my stuff and started putting his input in there, and it stopped about 11:30 this morning when I responded. I haven't heard anything back yet. So that's where we are right now. A big thank you to all those people. Now, where's my thank you thing? What did I do with my thank you? I moved all my buttons. Okay, there's my thank you thingy there, right there. Nice microphone quality, mate. I try to get the best quality I can out of the microphone. I got a Blue Yeti Pro or whatever it is, and it's got the built-in equalizer and stuff like that, so I could do it right here instead of having to do it in post. I was doing that a lot in post on my videos, and I said, oh man, I'll just do it right here. So I put that back in there. Raybo Bell, how you doing? Glad to see you're in here. And Choo Choo Charlie and Ken Amos Jr. Okay. And End of Time. He put up that thing up about the microphone. Okay. Who else stopped in here? Everything Trains 13. How you doing? Glad you could make it back here again. All right. HOA would love that. Okay, I'm sure. Cobra TV. All right. Here's somebody that actually likes my videos. All right. Thank you, Cobra TV. I really appreciate it. There you go. Okay. So that's all the thank yous that I had for all those people. Show what the project is. Okay. That's next on the list. So I'm going to show what the project is. But before we get to that, I have a deal right here, and I seen Sparky put up a super chat, so I'll get to that in a second. Thank you, Sparky. Okay, so New Ferris Railroad said, do you run NCE looking for a way to speed match Ocado and BLI locomotives? And like I told him before, I don't use NCE, I use Digitrax. But if there's anybody in here that uses NCE that could help him out, go ahead and put it in the chat and let him know how to do it. Because I'd like to know too, because it's probably pretty close the same as in the same in NCE as it is in Digitrax. So let me see. I got to get this thing up here. All right. I can rewrite the code for you too, but you might punch me in the face when you get the 400 lines done and find out it just tells you to. I can't say the rest. PG rated. There you go. All right. Okay. So there we go, Sparky. Thank you very much, Dave. And I said, I see here, humanity says to ideally use JMRI. It will make your life a lot easier. And I agree with that. You know, if you can't figure out how to do it, let me see where he's got this up here. Okay, there's the thing there. Use JMRI. It will make life a lot easier. And I agree with that because everything that you put into JMRI, you got everything up there right on the screen, and you could just play around with it and have fun with it. And I seen the thing from Chasco a little bit earlier about the module cam. Thank you. We'll put that up there in a second. And so is there any other thing? Stephanie Paul, how you doing? You just dropped in. Okay. James Galton, how you doing? Just dropped in here. Okay. So any other suggestions for New Ferris Railroad about speed matching? Does humanity have to give all the answers here? My goodness. So anyway, what is next? I was interrupted, or I wasn't interrupted. My train of thought went off onto the sidetrack right there, and we went up a different route there. So show what the project is. Okay, so let me put this up here. Okay, and that's what it looks like in JMRI, and that's what I've been playing around with, and I'm going to try to get a split screen here. Well, first of all, I'm looking for my split screen blue D, this one right here. Okay, where both of them comes up. So you can see right here, I got a push button right there. I got my nano right there. I got my two LEDs right here. This is a 485 Max. It's connected to a USB thingy, which is down that way that you can't see. It's on a hub. And my motor driver, it's an L298N motor driver. And this is my tortoise switch machine. So that is the physical part of it. And you can see up on the screen on the right, that is the JMRI part of it. So you see me push the button here. Let me get the button over here where you can see it. And you can see it change. You can see the tables change. You can see it go from closed to thrown on the tables, and you can see the sensor go from active to inactive. And the tortoise isn't moving because I didn't put the 12 volts on it yet. Hold on. Okay, now we got some voltage on it. Now the tortoise moves. Okay, I thought there was something in there that I didn't hear. Okay, so there's how it works. You got the physical stuff where everything works that way. You got the lights going from green to red. You got the tortoise going back and forth. And you got everything on the JMRI working. Okay, but when you come up to the JMRI panel up here, I'm clicking on it. Nothing happens. But you can see right here that this is going from thrown to closed. And this should go from active to inactive too. And that's as far as we got talking to Bob Jacobson on the JMRI users group. I sent him a picture of this going both ways, and then I sent him a picture of this thing right here. And this is kind of hard to follow. Look at that. He said, do the push button and send me the thing. Okay. Well, I had to use the push button with my left finger and use the mouse button on the freeze button so I could freeze the screen. But there's not much that you could catch on there. But that's what he wanted me to do. But you could see where I do it here. You could actually see right there. Let me do it. Boom. You can see that there is something in the code. It's sending the information to there, but not going any further than that. So that's where my predicament is. I got it that far, and I've tried everything. It took me, I started on this like Wednesday afternoon, and I was working on it, and I missed Sparky's live stream. I missed Thursday. I found out that it was raining again, so I don't think Hot Rod Ronnie had his live stream. But I missed Vinny's on Friday. I missed everything. In fact, I haven't even seen any videos since probably Tuesday, but I've been working on that, trying to get that built up. I got a little bit at a time about, trying to get that thing working. And it's, it works, this part of it works, but I want to get it to work in JMRI. I'm not satisfied with just this, because this is the easy part here. The hard part is the JMRI thingy. Okay. I'm just checking the chat here right now. Okay. So I see Vinny says, sure, I really don't want to spend money on Filmora. I wouldn't spend money on Filmora either. If you're going to do anything for live streaming or doing anything, you'd get vMix. It's the best thing out there. Okay. Ask Keith. He knows. He was on there. Wait a minute. Where's it at? On this thing right there, but he's not there anymore. Okay. That thing right there. But it works good. Have you fed it Doritos? I've been I fed myself Doritos. I went through a whole bag. I just had to get me another bag right here, and I just started on that. I went through the whole bag that I had over here, working on that problem. That Doritos is my fuel on that. So I haven't got it any. The Doritos didn't help. Yeah. Okay. So have you fed it to, okay, Digitrax, DT, then you should not need to rebuild. Someone can get you sorted out. Oh my goodness. I missed a lot of chat here. I don't know what they're talking about here. There is no guest this week. My guest is Dorito. Ardoritos. There you go. Okay, Charles Greason, how you doing? Glad you could stop by. Good deal. Okay. Okay, wait a minute here. When Tom gives blood, does it come out orange like Doritos? Almost. When you put orange and red together, it comes out of a pale, what is it? Pale orange? Okay. Okay. Oh, I had a thing. Speaking of Doritos, I had this thing, and I've been wanting to do this. It's been on here for over a month now. Okay. Now I want to get this out here before I forget, because I had it on my list, but just bypassed the things have been going on. But here, you got to see this. Chasing the Dorito truck.
Come on.
Let him get away.
Yeah.
We got to overtake him. This Chevrolet is going to impede our progress here. Oh, no. How can we overtake him?
Oh, no, he's leaving.
Oh, the Chevrolet's getting out of the way. Okay. Oh, there's another one, a little Toyota in front.
Come on, get out of the way.
Okay, let's get over here. Okay, here we go. We got him cornered now. Okay. Pull over.
We want some
Pull
Doritos.
over. Pull over.
We want some Doritos.
Pull over.
Yeah.
Pull over. Okay, there's the Dorito truck. We finally caught up to him and robbed him, but I couldn't put that on the video. Okay, Dwight Curley, how you doing? Glad you could stop by. And I see a couple other people in here. Joe Rader, and who else did I see in here? I guess that was it, huh? All right. So, hit hard by a storm. I'm getting in my car trying to charge my phone. Oh my goodness. That is terrible. I remember those days. Yeah, Debbie's right into that chase. She was looking for those Doritos too. If I open up a bag and start eating a Dorito, she gives me that look. She says, "You're not offering me any Doritos." Okay, but anyway, let's get off the Doritos and let's finally get to the module cam. All right, there is the module cam, and there's the module, and nothing else going on since I've been working on a lot of other stuff, but that's where we got. And you can see I finally dug out my what's it call it? The camera for the car. I pulled it off my old car and I just stuck it in a box and finally pulled it out because I didn't know what box I put it in. I finally got it out so I could mount it in my van now. So I'm getting that thing ready to put back up in my van so we could have a dash cam video on that. But that's all that's going on with the module cam right now and the module room. Oh my goodness. Okay. Where did I see that? Oh my goodness. Art, are you kidding? It's right across the street from your train club? Oh man, I got to go up there. Holy moly. Okay. All right. Somebody went to Charles Greason went to an outdoor train swap meet over the weekend. A good deal. I wish we had something here. Nancy McGee says, Tom, I have no idea anymore what you are talking about. Some of us need to go back to Arduino basics, just a small segment, maybe each session. I have no idea how to hook anything up to my layout. Okay, Nancy, have you checked out the Arduino Made Easy? I have 10 videos on there to give you the basics of Arduino. And once you get through that, then you can go to Arduino Projects, which gives you a little bit more advanced stuff. And I'm doing stuff right here today with the Arduino. I had shown this over here. This is all Arduino with the Arduino Nano right there. Turning a tortoise switch machine. So there's stuff on here. Send me an email and tell me what you would like to know. You could send it to tomstrainsandthings@gmail.com and I'll put something on there for you. And Chasco says, where'd it go? Lopez Hall coming up in August 29th. Regal Railways, Pinellas Park, Lopez Hall. Is Lopez Hall the same place that Robert Sacco had his train shows for his club? It sounds familiar. I know that I talked to the guy that last year that does the Regal Railways. But I didn't get to go to that one when he was up in Pinellas Park. Okay, so Nancy says, you have the blink down pat. That's number one. There's 9 more lessons on going past the blink. Just go into the Arduino Made Easy playlist. And let me see if I could find it up here. And and YouTube makes things hard to find anymore. So, okay, so Arduino projects, Arduino Made Easy. Okay, so let me get the link right here. Control C. Boom. All right. And we'll put it down here. Control V. And there is the link for Arduino Made Easy. There's 10 lessons in there. And since you already know the blink, go past 1 and start with number 2. And it'll tell you a little bit more about Arduino. Oh, and Sparky put it up there too. Okay. I didn't see that before I went searching for it. So thank you, Dave. I'll have to pay more attention here. And what did I do? I closed my browser. Oh my goodness. Okay, right there. Oops. Let me get that back up there. Okay. All right. Now let me get back over here so I can see what's going on. This is so confusing. And let me get that out of the way. Okay. Boom. All right. So let me get back here. get a dark screen up here so it doesn't interfere with anything. Okay. I'll put it up on that one right there. So it's dark. Okay. So what did I miss over here in the chat? Okay. Where did I see that one from? Scott. Okay, here we go. The hardest thing is telling your wife how much you spent. Yeah, that's for sure. Or you just have to say, hey, I've had that for some time now. You never seen that before? I'm really hungry, but I don't want to make something. That's how I feel too. I mean, we make excuses to not make anything, and then we go out and eat somewhere. Oh my, James Galton, your wife gave you money for materials. Lucky guy. Oh my goodness. Whew. Okay. All right. Nancy says thanks. Okay, you're welcome, Nancy. Okay, you can still send me an email if you want to see anything specific. And whatever works, Railroad says, have ordered a Raspberry Pi to use to run it. Good deal. Where did you order it through? Because there's a lot of places where you can get Raspberry Pis. Even at Publix, they got Raspberry Pi there. In 2 more months, if I do not get work, I might have to get an allowance from my girlfriend. Okay. All right. That's good. All right. M&M Rails, how you doing, Mark? No guest tonight. Oh, no. No. I asked you if you wanted to come on last week, and you didn't respond to that, so no guest tonight. Okay. But the offer's still open for anyone that wants to be a guest on here. Just send me an email, and we'll put you in the hot seat right there. We'll put you in that hot seat right there. Okay, so yeah, he shows up late all the time. I don't know what it is. I don't know. What time is it anyway? 8:33. Gee, I start at 8 o'clock. So let's get on board with this, Mark, and get here at 8 o'clock. Scott. Oh, my kids are asking for an allowance. I said, well, I'm not paying you to clean your room. Okay, there you go. Okay. See, told you, Mark. There you go. And Heath says, I'm still recovering from my guest appearance last week. Wasn't that harsh? Oh, my goodness. But today is Monday. Is it Monday already? Oh, my goodness. Yeah, there you go. Mark's early for next week. Okay. Just stick around, Mark. I'll get you all set up, and we'll have you ready and waiting for next Monday's live stream. Yeah, everybody. Okay, John says, jump in the hot seat. There you go. I've tried that truck before. I have to remember to burn the receipts. The chat sure puts you through the ringer. Okay, hey, that's a good thing. You could trim your beard on there. That's a good one. Okay, all right. I'm all for that. Okay, so what's next on the agenda? Okay. I don't see Rick Bailey in here, and he asked me a question some time ago and about how to move something in Panel Pro. And I told him how to do it in the comments, and he, it sounded like he wasn't very informed by what I said. So he said he would check it out, but I don't think he understood what was going on. Okay, here we go. Hey, one hardcore MOH. How you doing? Glad you could stop by. And I see, okay, here we go. We need to start to chant. We want Mark. We want Mark. We want, who are they talking about again? We want Mark. There you go. Okay, so, all right. So, how you doing? Oh my goodness. It's 1 a.m. on Tuesday. Oh, holy crap. Oh my goodness. Key lime, please. There you go. All right. So I got this video here, and it was intended for Rick Bailey, but everybody else can see what's going on if they are using Panel Pro. Let me see if I can get, if this is the right one. So here we go. Nope. In this shot, I'm going to operate the tortoise switch machine with the push. Sorry about that. That's the wrong one. I put video 1 is that one and video 2 is the other one, and I had them backwards. Okay, so here we go. Video 2. I'm going to show you a quick and easy way to move this whole section right here. And we're going to go up into Tools, Translate, Move Selection. So, but before we do there, we're going to have to make a selection right here, and we'll just come right up here and drag this right here. And what I want to do is I want to move this over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, maybe 8 sections. Okay, so we'll come over here to Tools, Translate, Move Selection. Okay, so let's bring this down to here. We want to move it horizontally, and we want to move it 8 sections over. So we're going to go minus 80, because each one of these blocks right here is 10. So we'll move selection, and see, we have it right there. So maybe I want to move this up top one more. So we'll go this way. Translate, Move Selection. Vertical. We'll go minus 10. And we'll bring it up right to there. Okay, so come over here. Get out of edit mode. We'll make this a little bit smaller right here. Just about like that. And we'll save the panel. Store panel. This is nano test. Boom, it's stored. All right, so we'll put this right up there. And we'll put this right here. And we're going to see how this fits on my other screen that I bring up right here. So that's a little bit over too far. So that's a lot of junk over here. Move this over. How did I have that before? Move this right here. Put this on top, so we could see that. Move this right here, so we can get all these tables in here. Okay, so we got that like that. We're going to restart JMRI. Boom. Click this OK. And everything's going to come back up just the way I had it when I closed it. So that's all you have to do to get your panel and anything that you want on your screen down to the size that you want it. Okay, there you go. I just put a message in there. Okay, so that was for Rick Bailey. I hope he gets to see this. I'll have to send him an email and tell him what the timestamp is on it so he can see it, and I'll send him a short video on the members only too. I'll put that in the members only so he could see that too. But anyway, I think that's very informative about moving the stuff over, because I was puzzled on how to do that because my stuff was way over here at the beginning, but then I figured it out how to do it and to get it all over where you want it. So, okay, I saw this in here. I thought the only place to order Raspberry Pi was from Lulu's. And speaking of Lulu's, Why Are You Naked? I haven't seen him in around. Okay, and Eminem says he's blushing. And hey, Grandpa Rails. Hey, Mark, just get Tom for you guest on Thursday. That is a good idea. I got that marked on my calendar already. It says Mark this. Okay. So, all right. So we got a super sticker from Grandpa Rails, and I can't put it down here. So we're going to do this right here. Thank you, Grandpa Rails. All right. Thank you, JD. Okay. Where did I see that? Here we go. Create a new channel, M&T Trains and Rails. There you go. That's a good idea. Where did I see Okay, here's this one here. Did ever notice when Tom is deep in thought, it smells like someone is burning Doritos? That is for sure. There you go. There you go. MT Rails. When you're finished with the oxygen or the propane tank, you put MT on it. So, you know it's empty. Okay. Yeah, we tried that. Tom insisted on the T coming first. I said no. Hey, we can put M first. How about T and M, and you could include ampersand in there. That'll work. Okay, so I have another one that started this whole crap, and this is what I put up on Facebook, and I put up on to get everything all started with what my problem was, and is basically what I showed you earlier, but here we go. It's a short video. And you're going to see how it is affected in JMRI. So each tap on the push button is going to change the state. So we'll go. And I could also turn the turnout with the sensor. Not in that direction, but from here to there. And also the lights on the, if I brought up the light table, you'd be able to see that on there also. But here is the code. Basic CMRI and Max 485. And the loop, motor drive, CMRI process. This is for the two LEDs. I tried this to get a value back for feedback, but I couldn't get it to work. Actually, it caused the tortoise switch machine to operate very, very slowly. So it's getting a signal back. It's just not working correctly. And here's the procedures that I have run left, run right, and the motor drive procedure. But that's all I got so far. But what I'm trying to do is get trying to do this right here to operate the tortoise switch machine backwards. So I could do it from this button and be able to operate it there, or either do it from here also. But see, I'm not getting the feedback back to the Nano. So that's my goal. Now, I sent that video along with the explanation, you know, all typed out and everything. I thought that would be easier for them to understand, but I guess not too many people watched the video, but I thought that was a pretty good explanation of what I was doing. Hey, how you doing, RDNT? Randy, glad you can make it. Okay, and I saw something over here. Stop overthinking again. There you go. Maybe that's my problem, huh? Okay, so. As long as Captain Arduino comes back. Yeah. Captain Arduino. He saw the video there, and here is RDNT. Okay, so. Anyway, let's get back to what we're doing. Let's scratch this out right here. Okay. Now, somebody was talking about, here, we got a question right there. Cobra TV, Tom, I want Arduino control and schedule various LED lights along with some sounds. Can I do several of these controls from one Arduino? If so, do you have a video for that? Thank you, Rudy. Yes, Rudy, I have a video on that. Let me see. Several of these controls for one Arduino with those sounds. And well, on the video that I have, I'm using two Arduinos. I'm using the Pro Minis on it and a DF Player Mini. And I have a deal right back here that I don't have hooked up right now. But anyway, I turn on a bunch of lights in sequence, and then I have a welding scene. And so there's a video in there someplace. And oh my goodness, if I have to look up that video, oh, holy moly. Let me see, where can I look? Oh my goodness. Okay. Give me a chance here. I'll put the link up here. Put the filter in the description. Okay. DFPLAYER. Does that come up? 2 LED strips, model railroading, questions on how to create a welding scene with sound, behind the scenes, easy sound effects with DF Player Mini. Okay, so that didn't bring it up. That has a lot of DF players in it, but not the DF player. Oh, I know. Description welder. Okay, so that one's an unlisted one. How to create a welding scene with sound. Okay. I hope this is the one right here. Let me grab the link. Boom. And there is the link right there for welding with sound. And let me see if I could pull something up. You're not going to get any sound on it because I don't have this prepared. But you can see that I have the lights in the background, plus the welding scene, plus sound in there. So, oh my goodness, let me get this out of the way. All right, so get back to over here. I seen something in here about FiOS. John says he's happy with it. Until he said something about it a couple of weeks ago, I never knew what it was. So, learn something new every day. Hello, Elmar. How you doing? Thanks for stopping by. Okay, Crazy Joe is back. Okay, so 42 and 29. That means you got to hit that like button like this. Give that thumbs up right there like that. Turn that thumb blue. Yeah, okay. Thank you, Crazy Joe, for hitting that thumbs up. Good deal. I really appreciate it. All right, so let's get back to looking at this right here. All right, 4232. We need to rock out. That is for sure. I got to thank everybody for their membership. So thank you, Chuck, for telling me about that. I forgot all about it. I didn't even put that in my notes today. I got to remember to put that in my notes. Show your support and become a member by smashing that join button. But wait, there's more. Thank you, everyone, for your super chats, your super stickers, and your memberships and patronage on Patreon. Thank you, loyal supporters. All right. I see somebody in here, Micro Rails. How you doing? Let's put this up here. Thank you for all your efforts in running this channel. You're welcome. I really appreciate that. Thank you there. Okay, so Schoolkill River Valley says he never has any issues with the FiOS. So I'm glad. I got, what do I got? I got Comcast, Xfinity, whatever you want to call it. And I noticed Xfinity on my cell phone. When I go out and about, I try to connect to something, and the thing just goes, and it is LT, you know, the LT, and I got all those bars, and it still doesn't come up, and it takes forever. And I'm going to just, oh, right. I finally got a notice from Amazon. 24 minutes ago, your package was delivered. So 24 minutes ago. So that was about 10 after or quarter after 8. Oh my goodness. It took them 3 hours to get from across the street over to here. Oh, geez. So they finally made it. All right. Just in time for next week's live stream. Okay. I'm using Sutterlink ever since they got bought out. I'm going to crap, but it is still the best speeds I can get. Okay, good to know. But that's down in your area. I haven't heard that anywhere else though. Okay, I can get RCN, Spectrum, and FiOS. Spectrum was awful, and RCN was more reliable, but I need more upload speeds. There you go. Adrian Gadsden, Comcast and junk and expensive. And it's either Xfinity here or what's that one? It's a phone company. I can't remember, but I tried that one time. They said high-speed internet, and I got about 2 megabytes of high-speed upload. So I'm satisfied with Comcast. It's a little expensive, but that's all we have here. But when I lived in Maryland, I mean, this is going back to in the early 80s, we had our choice of 2 different internet providers, and they were just putting in fiber optics right in front of my house when I sold the house. So I wished I would have been around for when they had that, because I would have liked the fiber optics things, because that is pretty good. And I know somebody in up in Oregon, they have Xfinity, and they got the gigabyte 100 up, 100 down for about $50. So that is a pretty good price there. So I guess it depends on the region you're in. If I only have 74 subscribers, can I be on the hot chair? Yes, you can, as long as you got a webcam, an external microphone, not the microphone on the webcam, and you got some earbuds like this, so we don't get feedback. And so just, and you got some good internet speed, at least 2.5 up. Because that's about the bare minimum. Oh, Sparky retracted some messages. He felt bad about whatever he was about to say. So send me an email, tomstrainsandthings@gmail.com, with your upload and download speeds and whatever camera you got, whatever microphone you got, and you don't have to tell me about the earbuds, but either earbuds or headsets, so we don't get echo in there. But it doesn't matter how many subscribers you are. It's what you got for talking and for your video. That's the most important part right there. We'll figure something out. So tomstrainsandthings@gmail.com, and we'll figure it out there. Tom, you could have went out to the truck for your own package. I probably could have. I would have got it a lot better or a lot earlier, huh? Choo Choo Charlie 93. I saw that one. I answered that. What are you repeating that for? I already answered that one. Okay. So, all right. So, where are we at? Okay. Sounds good. I'll work on that. Tom, thank you. You're welcome. Okay. So, here we go. Tribal internet. What is that? My goodness. Using smoke signals. All those casino monies. Okay, where is that? Who's got the tribal internet? Where did I see the tribal? Okay, here we go. Tribal internet. Stephen, 87th PSAP. I am on the reservation, but not bad. Okay, there you go. Yeah, casino money is good. They got a casino over here in Immokalee, and it's still closed. They still haven't opened it up. We went through there we took a drive again this weekend, and we came back through Immokalee, which is only about maybe 15 miles down the road east, out in the boonies, and there's a casino out there, and they still are not open up. They had gates on there and a cop car sitting in front of it. So I don't know what's going on with that. It must be a Collier County thing. Okay. Okay. We're talking about that old stuff again. Prodigy. Back in the day. I remember Prodigy. Oh my goodness. To bring up these names, and they hit a bell right there. Prodigy. I completely forgot all about it. And the bulletin boards. Yes, the bulletin boards. That's where I got a lot of information about coding. He was able to get back on the bulletin boards and get into the users groups, the SIC, special interest groups. And I was able to get back in there, and I think he wants Vista back. Who wouldn't? There you go. But yeah, you was able to go back in there, and I learned a lot about coding from those special interest groups. They helped me out a lot, but that's the way back machine. And what else oh yeah, somebody was talking about online stuff. Has anybody heard anything about Train Tech? TrainTek? TrainTek? I used to order stuff from them. I think the last time I ordered something was had to be around December or something. And the last time I tried to go online to find them, nothing there. So anybody heard about TrainTek? I mean, they had a lot of good Digitrack stuff and a lot of other electronic stuff for trains on there. So that's my question for you, TrainTek. Okay. I think my 2400 baud modem needs updating. I would say so. Yeah, that is an old one. Okay, AOL. Yes, I remember when AOL, you had those little CDs that they said 700 free hours on AOL, and you sign up for AOL, and you couldn't get off of it. I went on a trip one time, and I needed the 800 number for AOL because I think I was on something else, maybe Prodigy or one of those older ones back then, CompuServe, and they didn't have an 800 number, and I was traveling for about 2 weeks, and I wanted to stay online, so I had to get on AOL to get that access, and I had the hardest time getting off of that. I mean, I wanted to quit, and they said, oh, you don't want to quit? We'll give you this free. We'll give you that free. I said, I want to quit. Just disconnect me. Let me give you my supervisor. And they just kept on going from person to person. I want to quit. Oh, where's this at here? Where did I move that to? Rant. There you go. Scott, there's your rant. There's your AOL rant, because they wouldn't let you quit. I think they had a lawsuit against them for that too, way back in the day, because they were making it very, very difficult for people to quit once they signed up. But it took me a while to quit. I think it took me a couple of days of calling back several times just to get them to disconnect it, because all I wanted it for was when I was traveling. No, so that rant is over. Okay, but that's my AOL rant. Okay. There you go. You got a 3.5-inch floppy drive. Okay. Now, why did they call it a 3.5-inch floppy when it wasn't that floppy? The 5 1/4s were floppy. Okay. Okay. Train Tech still seems to be on eBay. Okay. Good deal. Because I used to order stuff from them all the time, but I guess they dropped their website because I wasn't able to get on their website. But thank you, Heath. Okay. Train Freak says he's still using DOS. Okay. Well, when Rick Bailey was helping me out with my Windows thing, trying to get my computers to talk to each other, he'd go into all the DOS commands. And I said, wow, I haven't seen anybody using DOS for a long time. But he'd go on to with the command prompt and put in the DOS commands in there. Okay, traintech.com. I'm not sure if it's TECH or I thought it was TEK. I'd have to look at an older receipt, but I couldn't, the link that I had, I couldn't bring it up. Let me try that one here and see if that comes up here. Maybe I was just typing it in wrong. Okay, hold on a second here. Hitting the wrong keys there. Shop trains on Amazon, traintech.com. That's a different Train Tech. That's the one in England. Okay, but there is one Train TEK. Thank you for that link. I've seen that link. I've seen that one before, but that's not the one. That's in the UK, I think. Yeah, I think that one's in the UK, but that's not the one that I used to order from. The one that I ordered from was TEK, but I guess they got rid of their webpage. So we're talking about old computers again. Atari 48K, huh? Okay. I asked for a lot of things, and I only got half of what I asked for. That's like mine. My birthday is on Christmas, and on Christmas Eve, well, my birthday is Christmas Eve. Christmas Eve, there would be presents under the Christmas tree. My parents says, Santa Claus just came. Well, you was out. My dad would take me out to look at the lights. And when I come back and my mom said, Santa Claus was just here. And so he said, you can pick one of those presents for your birthday. Well, that was my birthday present every year. One of my Christmas presents became my birthday present. So there you go. All right. James Sullivan. Okay, I tried to post that one. Okay. What you try to post? Okay. It didn't come out, huh? My dad used to do that with the Dish Network. He said he would quit and they would give him 6 months free. I think he got 3 years free. I did that with Comcast too, because not this last time where I got the deal I have now, but I says I'm not satisfied with it. I want to quit. This is a bunch of crap. And so, wait a minute. We'll give you a better deal than that. We'll give you all this stuff free. And so that's how to do it, though. What Choo Choo Charlie says, what is rant? Oh my goodness. I didn't have a very big rant today. I mean, nothing going on with the HOA. Haven't heard anything from them in a long time. So, yes, I do. Okay, I completely. I got a little bit excited when I was hitting the rant button, and I hit the button above it too. So that was a train of thought. But anyway, let me try this again. There we go. Rant. Okay. Last week, the HOA closed the users group or the community group on Facebook. We can't post anything on it anymore. So that really pissed me off. So I'm thinking maybe I ought to get together with a few neighbors and start another group for the community and say the hell with the HOA, because I mean, there was a lot of useful information. People were selling stuff off, and, people find a dog or a cat someplace, or they were missing a dog that posted on the community group. But we can't do that anymore. I mean, the page is still there. You just can't post anything. And then they took off a lot of the posts when we were complaining, when we were ranting about what they were doing to us a long time ago, a couple of months ago. But that really pissed me off that they shut down the community group. I hate that. So maybe in a couple of weeks, we'll have a new group coming up. I'll get together with a couple of neighbors and see if we could put one together, put a couple of admins on there, and get a new group going for the community. All right. Rant is over. Okay. I completely forgot about that. Thank you for reminding me. All right. Okay. What did Mark say? What was Sparky going to do, huh? Don't do it, Sparky, huh? What was Sparky going to do? Okay. Backlight buttons. Okay. All right. I'm looking at the chat here. Trying to see these dang things in the dark. Turn the lights on if you need lights on your buttons. I don't know. Does my thing have lights on or the buttons lit up? I don't think so. The new Digitrack throttle has lighted buttons. Oh my goodness. That's so you could play with trains in the dark. Okay. There you go, about to put glow-in-the-dark paint on it. Okay. All right. Then my lighting doesn't look so good. Okay, so. Okay, Stephen. All right. Yes, we did that with our HOA. They decided not to support Facebook, but we have kept it up, and there is so much info. Biggest thing in the 4-point buck that lives in the hood. Yeah, we got a lot of good pictures of deer. Right in the back here is a nature preserve, so always get some good pictures of the deer. And what else did we see back there? A couple of bears a couple of times. I got some, when I had my security camera in the back, it picked up the bears walking, across there. And the other, I don't know, somebody must have some, be raising some turkeys and they got out, because one day I seen one turkey just, going slowly down the thing, just all by himself. And then a couple weeks later, I seen about 5 of them, smaller turkeys, just going. So somebody's either letting them out or they got loose. But that was some good pictures. I was going to put a picture of it. I got it in one of the week's live streams from a couple of months ago, and I forgot to show it. So I'm going to have to look it up and see where it is and show it to you. But yes, we got to get the HOA going back up, not the HOA, but the Facebook group, so we could keep in touch with everybody here and find the missing puppies. And also there was an alligator. Somebody went out in the afternoon to go shopping, and there was an alligator halfway underneath the car. So they had to call the wildlife people to come and get it. So that's another good thing. Yeah. So I forgot about the alligators. Yeah. And about 3 years ago, I found an alligator. Well, the landscapers found the alligator right behind my air conditioning unit. I heard this ruckus outside the window, and I looked out there, and there was talking in Spanish, and I didn't know what the hell was going on. I went to out the front door and looked, and they said, "Oh, alligator, alligator." So it was a little one like this, about maybe 3 foot. It's a little baby one. So they pushed it away, back into the pond, and now it's probably a 12-foot one, a little bit bigger baby. All right, parrots. I'd have had birds, my cats would go nuts, although the parrots would give the cats a run for their money, that's for sure. There you go. Never had any parrots. My niece had some parakeets, little things. They would be flying around. I remember that when I was smaller. They'd be flying around in the house, and they'd go like this, and they'd land on there. And it'd be bird shit all over the place. Okay, bye, James and Charlie. Okay, see you later, James, and see you later, Charlie. Glad you could stop by. Okay, it's about 20 after 9 already. Do I have anything on here? Is there any more questions? I have questions there. We did the Arduino stuff. Okay, I did a YouTube survey. Now, the YouTube survey pops up every once in a while, and usually it's this really lame survey about, how much time do you spend on YouTube? Do you use any other social media? Do you post videos on any other social medias? It wasn't about that this time. I just clicked on it to see, okay, let's see what it is. If it's going to be that, I'm not going to continue with it. But this was the best survey that I've ever seen. They've actually, if you answered a question and you put a response in there, your response came up with the next question. It says, why do you feel this way about whatever you said? Well, I put stuff on there about, YouTube censoring, all the channels that were saying something about hydroxychloroquine, that they were censoring all the stuff from that. And they knocked off those doctors about 3 months ago that were promoting that. They banned them from it, took it off of there. And they've been putting stuff on there about Black Lives Matter all the time. And all lives matter. But the biggest thing was that I concentrated on the go to button in the live chat. And I spent about 20 minutes on just writing about how important that is in the live chat. And they kept on asking questions about it. So it took me about 40 minutes to go through this survey. So hopefully that does some good, because that's the only survey that I've seen that actually asked follow-up questions on your responses. I've never seen surveys like that before, but that was a good one there. So that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. And like somebody told me on Facebook, Stan Laurel says, that's my story, and I'm stuck with it. So there you go. Duck season, wabbit season. Okay. How is Elmer Fudd going to shoot Bugs and Daffy? They took his gun away. Yeah, they took his gun away. Yeah. Okay, Crazy Joe, thanks for stopping by again. All right. Oh my goodness. A poultry truck turned over. Holy moly. That must have been something. Gators, that's normal down there. Yes, it is. In fact, that one time they found them, and then a couple of weeks later, they caught 2 more. They were down there, the wildlife, I don't know what they're called, but they're part of the local government. But they come out and get alligators and bears and stuff like that. I haven't seen the bears in a while, but the alligators are still around. Parakeets, those are chicken nuggets for cats. There you go. All right. 3736. Okay. We're losing people in here, but we're gaining likes. So keep smashing that like button so we can get that likes up there. Surveys are lame, period. Yeah, most surveys are, but I decided that I was going to try it out. And if it was one of that same survey that they normally have, I was just going to quit like I normally do. But this one was actually a good one. This is the best survey that I've seen. Yeah, it all depends on what they do with them. Well, hopefully, they do some good with it, because that go-to button has been in a discussion for a long time. Most cars in Orlando are driven by turkeys. They're driven by turkeys. I thought they were driven by Q-tips. Okay. Night. Schuylkill River. I'll say good night, John. Thanks for stopping by. It's 9:23, so we got to do this right here. I hit that button and I see Possum Bayou came in here. Oh my goodness, I haven't seen you around in about a month or so. Glad you could make it back. Good to see you here. All right, as you can see, we're just getting ready to wrap this thing up. It's about 24 minutes after 9, and we're going to be saying good night to everybody. If you got anything to say it now or forever hold your peace. Do your thing. Say your good nights. If you want to, if you got anything coming on, if you got any contests, say what you're going to do. Okay, be nice if it could go away for the chat and not have that box come back each time. There you go. All right. Okay, so. Okay, Humanity says we're ready for part 2. All right. There you go. Okay. How many subscribers you got now, Heath? Okay, so The Train Freak, I have a contest at 200 subs sitting at 178. So go ahead and, if you haven't done so already, go over to Train Freak and get him up to 200. And Humanity says he's got 432. That is pretty good. Last Monday, you were sitting at 397. All right, so you got quite a bit in the last week. Okay, contest at 500. Okay, Ray. Well, if you were here earlier, you heard that I haven't been watching anything for about a week. Contest running now, see vlog number 30, 2020. Okay. Okay, over 100 in my chat Wednesday contest prize worth over $100 each NNHO. So you got the 100 people in your chat. I saw a little bit of the replay, about 5 minutes of it, but I didn't have enough time to watch the whole thing. Okay, show up in my live stream this weekend. This Wednesday night at 7 p.m. Eastern. Okay, all right. Possum Bayou's got 104. All right. One Hardcore MOH got 109. Taya Dagthon Valley Railroad and Coal Company 269. The Train Freak says Ray has some good prizes. And Steve says he'll be there. Okay. The Train Freak says he'll be there. I'll be there. Okay. Sparky says, this week, Tom. Okay. Ray Bo Bell is sitting in 318. Stephen Rowe, how you doing? Stopped in to see what I could learn. I hope you learned something. If you came in late, I had a lot of stuff going on here with the Arduino project. You can go back and look at the replay to see what it is. All right. Grandpa Rails, 561. Good deal. Chasco, 213 for me. Let's put some music on here. Should I get an O-scale prize for my contest? Are there enough O-scalers around? Not very many O-scalers. I got some ON30 stuff, but it's still in the box. It's been in the box for about 3 years. Okay. The Train Freak. My contest, no one requested from the custom O-scale boxcar. Okay, so not very many O-scalers out there that show up on the live stream. I guess if you go to sitting at 208, building a crane, there you go. All right. John, 2618, getting up there, 2946. Congratulations, John, almost at 3,000. Let's get him up there. Okay, so O-scale, I don't know. Go to Gary's train room, and you probably see a lot of O-scalers over there, but not on here. Yeah. You have to draw the line somewhere, but do what your viewership is more full of. Okay, full of H-O-N-N. There you go. If no one requests it this time, I'll just keep it for myself. That's a good idea right there. Let's crank this music up just a little bit higher. There we go. So, all right. So I think we got everybody there. That's a good idea. If nobody gets the prize, just keep it for yourself. I found a cheap O on eBay, which made me think of it. There you go. Well, if nobody joins the contest for the O scale, just keep it for yourself. And someday when you get that McMansion, then you can put your O scale up there. Okay. 2-rail and 3-rail has different couplers and trucks. Oh my goodness. Now, Heath, that's another thing. O scale with 2 rails and O scale with 3 rails. He can put it on top of his T-track. There you go. All right. So, all right, we're going to listen to this song right here. I'm going to crank it up a little bit more, and we're going to call it a night. I like this song.
No return, baby, on the summer night. The shot of love and the spark of laughter breathe. The stars align and the month times night burn.
Let's
like
ride this train.
Are we leaving on the next train, baby? I do believe. Come on.
Oh, yeah.
Let's ride this train. Come on.
Yeah, like I said, I have I got ON30 stuff here. All right, see ya. Rainbow Bell.
9 to 5, I don't hear it in my song. I'm gonna pull my weight, don't get me wrong.
Thank you all for coming to the live stream today. We'll be here again on next Monday, which is the 17th. And in between now and then, Debbie and I have a 11-year anniversary on the 13th, so we'll be doing something for that. Don't know what yet. I just procrastinate doing everything. So bye everyone. We'll go to the end of this song. Don't forget to hit Sparky's on Wednesday, on Thursday, Hot Rod Rodney on Friday, Vinny on Saturday. I know somebody's on Saturday and somebody's on Sunday, but I can't remember all that good stuff. All right, thank you for the congrats. There you go. Okay, Scott. Hey, there you go. Is there a prize for the lowest subscribers? I only have 8, although I don't do videos. Hey, I got a bag of slightly used Doritos here. We can give you a prize for that. Okay. Or I have another partial roll of toilet paper. I got one saved for Sparky, and I got another partial one over there just in case. We can see what we can do that. Scott says, hey, I'm good with that. Okay. There you go. Humanity says you should do a contest at 10 subs. Okay, let's ride this train. We're going to say good night to everyone. Good night. See you next week.